King was like, I stay here with Mom. I stay with Mom. And I was like, whew, okay. Whew. So I look back at the officer. I'm like, he's going to stay with me? And then I also turned around and looked at D, and he just broke down in tears. And I'm just looking at him like, nigga, don't nobody care about your fuck ass tears. Fuck your tears, nigga. Yeah, your son said he wants to be with fucking Mom. Yes, nigga, not your ass. Fuck you. So I turned back to King, and I like put my arm around his shoulder, and I was just like, do you want to say goodbye to your dad? Because D was standing at the door. He was like, just let me say goodbye. Please, just let me say goodbye. Just give me a hug. Just let me say goodbye. Let me say goodbye. And I'm just like, nigga, shut up with all your dramatics, nigga. What? Because as soon as they leave, that switch gonna flip. It's like, shut the fuck up. So I was like, King, do you want to say bye to your dad? And King's like, okay. And then he walked down, and he stood in front of Darian. And I looked at the officer. I'm like, watched him. And I'm standing here, and Darian looked down at him like he bent over. He's like, I'm so sorry, son. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for all of this. Like, I'm so sorry. I just love you so much. I love you so much, son. I'm just like, oh my God, hurry this shit up. Hurry this shit up, because don't nobody care about the Grizzlies' fucking tears. Nobody cares about his tears. But hurry this shit up. So he gave King like this long ass 15-second hug and a couple of kisses on the forehead, saying how much he gonna miss him and how much he love him and how he's sorry and this and that. And then when he let King go, King was like, okay, bye. And then walked back over to me. And I looked at D, I'm like, And I was like, okay, King, you can go back upstairs with your brother. Go back upstairs with your brothers. And D was just like, can I see Kion? Just let me see Kion. Let me see Kion. I'm like, Kion is asleep right now. He's asleep. He's like, just let me say goodbye to Kion. Let me say goodbye to Kion. I'm like, all right. I go upstairs, get Kion, bring Kion downstairs. Kion is asleep. So I look at the officer. I was like, like kind of gave him that notion like, look, I'm getting close to this nigga. Watch him, okay? And I look at D. I hand him Kion. Kion still asleep. He just, I'm so sorry, son. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Kion. I'm so sorry. I love you. I love you, boy. I'm gonna miss you, boy. I miss you. And then he handed me back to Kion. Kion slept through all of that. I'm just like, whatever. So I'm holding Kion. And he was just like, where's Jack? Can I say goodbye to Jack? And I'm just like, you're not saying goodbye to Jackson. That's not your child. Hell no, you're not saying goodbye to Jackson. He was like, please, just let me say bye to Jackson. Just let me say bye to Jackson. I'm like, if Jackson wants to say goodbye to you, I'll ask him. But if he does not want to say goodbye to you, then that's what it is. He's like, that's fair. That's fair. So I go upstairs, go in the room, put Kion down. I was like, Jackson, Darian wants to talk to you. And Jackson just looked at me. He was like, I'm like, Jackson, it's okay if you do not want to talk to him. He's just want to say goodbye, I guess. But if you don't want to talk to him, it's okay. I am not going to make you talk to him. I just said that I will come ask you. And then Jackson looked at me and was just like, I'll say bye. I can say bye. And I'm like, are you sure? He was like, yeah, I can say bye. I'm like, okay. So we walked down the stairs. And we got to the front door. Jackson and D locked eyes as Jackson was walking down the stairs. Jackson got in front of D. He stood right there at the threshold. He didn't cross the threshold to get closer to D. He just stood right there at the threshold and looked at D. And D looked at him. He's like, my boy, you've been with me through it all. Through all of it, and I'm so proud of you, and I'm so sorry for how everything turned out. I'm so sorry for disappointing you. Like, I am so sorry for all of this. And Jackson just looking at him. He was just like, I love you so much. I'm gonna miss you so much. You helped me through some of my darkest times. Like, you was there through all of it. I'm so sorry. And Jackson just looking at him, like just looking, and D just standing there just crying, like kind of like he was trying to convince Jackson that, like, you know, he was really sorry. And Jackson was just looking at him. And when D got done getting his little fake spill, he was like, give me a hug, boy. And Jackson kind of like just looked him up and down. And D grabbed him and like hugged him. Jackson didn't hug him back. He did not hug him back. And D was just like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I love you so much. I'm going to miss you so much. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Please take care of your mom. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And then he let Jackson go. And then Jackson looked up at him. And then walked back in the house. Didn't say nothing. So I'm just like, I don't know. I guess that was Jackson's closure. I guess. I don't know. But Jackson didn't say nothing. He just walked back in the house, looked at me. I put my hand on his shoulder, gave him a little nod, and he went upstairs. And I looked back at D. And D looked at me. He's like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Kiana. I'm going to get better. I promise I'm going to get better. I'm going to get better. I'm going to get better. And I'm going to be back for you and the boys. I promise I'm going to get better. I'm so sorry. I'm just looking at him. I'm just like, okay. All right. And then he just still crying, snot running down his nose. And I looked at the officer. I'm just like, I think that's it. That's it, right? It ain't no more kids for him to say bye to. That's it. King staying here. He can go. Can he go? He was like, and then he walked to his truck. And when he walked to his truck, the officers left. Closed the door. And I looked at Pop Pop. And Pop Pop was just like, okay, what's going on? I was like, okay, I'm about to tell you everything, okay? So we sat down on the couch downstairs. Pop Pop pulled up a chair. And he was like, okay, I'm listening. I was like, well, Darian never stopped putting his hands on me. It only got worse. Like, only got worse. Constantly putting his hands on me. And not only was he putting his hands on me, he put his hands on King. His teeth in his mouth, he knocked those out by knocking his head in the table. I was laying it all out for Pop Pop, just laying it out. And he was just like, well, why didn't you let us know any of this? I'm like, I was scared. I didn't know what to do. And I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. He was like, none of that matters right now. It doesn't matter right now. Let's just get you and the kids out of here. It ain't no, you got to go get your stuff. No, we need to get y'all out of here. And I was just like, and it's one more thing. He was like, what? I was like, D is positive. He was like, positive? I was like, yeah. And I told him his diagnosis. And he was like, and I was like, and I'm only telling you this because I'm the only, me, him, and the doctors are the only one that knows about his diagnosis. And because he is off the rail like this, I know he is not going to be taking his medication. And I need y'all to make sure that he takes his medication so that, like, he can get healthy. Like, he can be healthy, stay healthy. Because I was making sure he was taking his medication. Just make sure he takes his medication. Please. And Pop was just like, okay. And I was just like, and I paid all the bills. He ain't got no bills due for the month of June. All the bills have been paid. He was like, why are you paying all the bills? I'm just like, I did not want to leave him with nothing. Like, I didn't want to leave him with nothing. So I paid the bills just to give him a fighting chance. Like, he's not going to lose none of the cars. He's not going to lose the house. Like, the light's still going to be good. He's just going to have to pay for his own groceries. But he should be good. And he could, you know, build off of that because he's making $10,000 a month, like, from all of his clients. Like, he can build off of that. He should be good. I gave him a cushion so that he can be fine, okay? Because at the end of the day, I love him. I'm like, I do. And I just wish that he would have fought harder against his demons to be a better person for me and the kids. Like, that's it. I just feel like if he go to therapy, get some help, he could be better. Like, he could be better. And he was just like, okay. Well, let's see how I mean, let's look up some flights to get you guys out of here today. Like, you got to go today. After that, he could be calm for a little bit, but he can be riled right back up. The longer y'all stay here, the more dangerous it is. We need to get y'all out of here now. And I'm just like, okay, but before I go, I got to give you something. And he was like, what? I was like, in my bag, I have a burner.